Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Amara's kitchen. Today I'll be making fried bread with taco sauce. Yes, so we'll be making fried bread. This is a very simple and delicious recipe. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. Let's get started. Alright guys, let's get started. Here I'll be adding 1 cup of water for a start, and to that I'll be adding 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, and I will be adding 1 tablespoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of sugar. It has to be leveled up. So I'll go ahead and mix everything up together, and to that I'll be adding 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. 2.5 cups. I'll go ahead and mix everything up very well. So the water is not enough, so I'll go ahead and add another half a cup of water. So once everything has been mixed up properly, I'll go ahead and transfer this on my mat. So I'll sprinkle in some all-purpose flour. As you can see, it's very sticky at this time. The dough is very sticky, so I'll make sure that I rub in some on my palms before kneading that. So I'll continue kneading this for about 3 to 5 minutes until all the stickiness is gone. This is a very soft dough. As you can see, it's very soft. So I'll go ahead and transfer that in a bowl. First, I'll go ahead and add a little bit of vegetable oil to avoid stickiness. So I'll transfer that right into the bowl, and I'll wrap this up with plastic wrap. So I sprinkle in a little bit of non-sticky spray to avoid the dough from rising up and sticking to the waterproof. So I'll cover this up and set it aside. So go ahead and prep our sauce. So for the sauce, I'm using turkey. You can use any meat of your choice, like brine chicken, brine beef, any meat of your choice. You're definitely allowed to use that. So I'll go ahead and keep making sure that everything is split into pieces. You don't want it to be in chunks. So after that, I add chopped up onions, and I'll stir that around for about a minute or two until the onions become tender. Then this is optional, but it would be great if you can do that as well. Add 1 medium-sized egg. So it doesn't matter if it's medium, large or small, just go ahead and add 1 fresh egg. So to add some flavor to this sauce, I added 1 tablespoon of butter, because the turkey that I'm using doesn't have any fat at all, so that's why I'm adding that. And I'm also adding 1 tablespoon of taco seasoning and some spices. I'll put the list of the spices right there on the screen. So I mix that until everything is well incorporated, and I will be adding 1 cup of water, and I mix that up. So the water wasn't enough, so I added another half a cup of water. So I'll stir that up, and I also add half a teaspoon of cornstarch to help that with thickening up. Yes, because I want it to thicken up faster. So, but if you're not a fan of cornstarch, you can skip that, but you have to cook that for a longer time. So I'll cover the pot up and let it cook for about 15 minutes. So after 15 minutes, this is what it's looking like at this time. So guys, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already, and turn the notification bell on for future recipes, and give this video a thumbs up. So I'll go ahead and give this a taste to make sure if I have enough salt or not. So at this time, I feel that I needed a little bit of salt. I'll go ahead and sprinkle in less than half a teaspoon of salt. You can add salt to your own taste, guys. So once everything is well incorporated, this is ready right now. I'll go ahead and set that aside on a cold surface area where we'll head back to our dough. And here is my dough. It has been resting for about 30 minutes now, 30 to 45 minutes. So I'll go ahead and sprinkle in some flour and then place my dough in there and then massage this. Just knead them a little bit to make sure that all the bubbles are out. So once all the bubbles is out of the dough, I'll go ahead and cut them in a piece. So that should be about 10 pieces of fried bread that I'll be getting. So the next step is rolling them out. So I'll continue rolling them out that way. So the shape doesn't have to be perfect, yeah, unless you have a way of making it perfect. Yeah, for me, I don't care about the shape being perfect, so I use my fork to just punch them that way. So I do this to avoid the fried bread for being too puffy. Yeah, I don't like it when it's so puffy like crazy. So when you make those holes, it has some air going out, like some kind of vent. So I keep flipping my fried bread over and over until I achieve a very golden brown color. Yes. So but if you like your fried bread to be puffy, you don't want to do the fork thing, you don't want to poke them with the fork, just go ahead and fry them just the way they are without poking it. So this is just my own way of not getting it too puffy. As you can see, it's still a little bit kind of puffy even though I poke them. So I'll continue this method until everything is fried up just the way they are right now. So like I said earlier, I got about 10 fried bread. So let's go ahead and mix up some dressing that will be going over the fried bread. So here I have 1 scoop of mayonnaise and I'm adding 1 scoop of sour cream and 2 tablespoons of evaporated milk and half a teaspoon of sugar. So let's go ahead and mix that up together until everything is well combined. So everything has been well mixed properly. So it's time to, the right thing, right? It's time to add everything together. So here I'll be using some lettuce. You can use cabbage. If you have cabbage, you can use cabbage, but I'm using lettuce. So I place in the lettuce and I add some of my meat sauce. Yeah, they keep falling all over the place, but that's okay. So I'll be adding some chopped up onions and I'll be adding some tomatoes. You can add this in a random, method. It doesn't have to be it's not supposed to be in any particular order. You can add this in any order you choose to. So I added some cheddar cheese. Then I will go ahead and pour in the cream mixture. This cream is so amazing. So that's it for the fried bread. So I'll go ahead and make another one by the side. So like I said, the bread goes in first, the lettuce goes in second, the beef goes in third, the onions and the tomatoes, and this one I'll be adding some mozzarella cheese. So the first one was cheddar cheese and this one is mozzarella cheese, and then the cream goes over that. So the meat was falling off. I'm like, whatever, I just go ahead and leave the meat alone to be on the plate. That makes it look so delicious, even kind of looks so presentable. and looks so amazing. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe for today. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Yeah, I will see you guys on my next video. Do not forget to subscribe. I'm my returning subscriber. Thank you all so much for your support. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye. Enjoy.